What's up and welcome back to the channel, Bass Brothers Fishing. Super excited about this video today, guys. Long awaited and been planning this out for a minute. I'm going to be installing the ePropulsion Spirit 1.0 on the Pelican Bass Raider. You guys know I absolutely love this boat. I've been running this boat for several years now, running it on with a trolling motor. And being able to get an electric outboard motor on this is going to improve everything. It's going to improve the ability to get around the lake. It's going to improve my fishing and honestly just be a lot of fun to run on this boat. As you can see, I've got the motor right here. I've got the EVO tiller, got my battery and some other things. I'll do a complete unboxing, install and test run. Not only that, guys, the highlight of this video will be doing a comparison between the Spirit 1.0 and a gas outboard motor on this boat. If you guys follow the channel, you know that I run the ePropulsion Navy 6.0 motor on my low 1448 John boat. In fact, I've done a full detailed video on that motor on the channel. That video has over 100,000 views on it. So I think folks are getting a lot of really good information out of it. Link at the top of the screen. Check that one out as well. I've got a lot of information to share with you guys. Stick around. Let's get started. In the box, we've got 2 pins and a safety lanyard. Also included is the Spirit 1.0 user manual with full details to help you with the installation and operation of the motor. Here's the warranty card, product quality certificate, charger with a connector that goes directly to the Spirit 1.0 battery, a safety wristband. This IP67 wireless wristband works with the EVO tiller and the EVO remote control. The wristband shuts down the motor in case of man overboard. The Spirit 1.0 can be paired with up to 8 wristbands. The motor itself is a very compact design that's lightweight. It comes in just under 25 pounds. This is a 1,276 watt-hour integrated lithium battery designed for long range. The battery has a built-in pull latch for easy removal from the motor. Other features include a communication port right on top of the battery and a charge port. Both ports have waterproof covers. The battery conveniently has a built-in carrying handle and is very lightweight, weighing in at 19 pounds. For the tiller, I went with the EVO model. This is a detachable tiller that has an integrated display for monitoring real-time motor and battery status. Here are 2 magnetic kill switches with safety lanyards. The EVO tiller installation guide, which has all the details you need to install and set up the tiller control. Warranty card. This tiller works on both the Spirit and Navy EVO models. In this box, we have the Spirit 1.0 bag set. This backpack is used to carry the battery, which comes with straps inside to prevent the battery from accidentally falling out when opening it. It's very well padded inside to protect the battery from damage. This is the matching carrying bag for the motor. The motor bag is padded with security straps as well. One of the neat things I like about this bag is you can carry both the motor and the tiller attached. This alleviates the need to install the tiller every time you use the motor. All right, let's do this. We're out at the local reservoir in the area. This is a pretty big reservoir. I'm going to test this out on about 2,000 acres. So we're really going to put this to the test. Yeah, we're not going to run it the entire 2,000 acres, but this will be a good way to go. Just getting from point A to point B will put the motor to the test. So here's my Pelican Bass Raider. This is a 10-foot pontoon style boat. It's got double pontoons, you can see right underneath, which I think will be a perfect match for the Spirit 1.0. This boat weighs 145 pounds, and today I just have it with a basic layout. This is the layout I use for just one person. Got the trolling motor mounted at the front of the boat, which is something I did once I got the Spirit 1.0, which will be on the back rear transom. Got my trolling motor battery here as well, GoPro camera up front. For the decking, I have wood underneath this gym foam mat here, and it's 1/2-inch wood. I've got two pieces. It goes pretty much the entire length of the boat. And I've got a couple bags here as well and miscellaneous things in the boat for today. Just giving you the rundown so that when you're thinking about your boat situation, you get an idea of what weight I have in the boat right now. I know there's tons of people with Bass Raiders out there, so hopefully this helps you guys out when trying to decide on your propulsion. So this should be a pretty informative video. You kind of get 2 for 1 today. You get to see what this boat does with not just a gas motor, but an electric outboard motor. All right, so one of the things right off the back that I think of when I see this picture right here is leaks. And when you're running an outboard motor, it can leak. This one doesn't, thankfully, but at any moment you can have an oil leak or a gas leak inside your vehicle, and that is not good. So definite benefit of having your electric outboard motor is it doesn't leak and it's no maintenance right there in that bag. We'll get to that, but we're going to go ahead and get this out on the boat. All right, got the Suzuki 2.5 4-stroke on the Pelican Bass Raider. First time ever having this motor on here. Shout out to Cornell from YouTube Fishing Vids for allowing me to use his motor to do this comparison video. So this is lightweight, surprisingly so. It's very lightweight, easy to carry around. It has the integrated gas tank just like the electric outboard motor, so super convenient. Got your kill switch right here, on and off switches over here. Got your choke up front, and you've got your tilt switch here and your tilt release underneath here somewhere. I just saw it. And those are the features. Very basic motor, user friendly, everything's ready to go. Let's get it out on the water. All right, we are on the water, and I tell you what, it's a nice compact little motor right here, I can't lie. Lightweight, fills this space nicely. Let's go ahead and get it cranked up. Hit the on switch on the side, pull the choke. Let's give it a tug. There it is, there it is. All right, she's cranked up and purring. I can tell you right off the back, it's not a quiet motor. I mean, this thing makes some noise, but it sounds like it's ready to go and push this boat along. And the vibration on the boat is real also. I can feel it throughout my feet, we're on my seat, everything. But wasn't hard to start up. 2 or 3 pulls and she's all cranked up. Even at the front of the boat, I can hear it. I can hear it, and it's pretty loud. Well, let's get a speed test out of this. Speed test went well. I got 5 miles per hour. I didn't see 6. I thought it was going to get to 6, but I got to 5 miles per hour steadily. It didn't go down to 4 at all. The motor did well. It pushed the boat quite easily. It got up to full speed pretty quickly. It was a matter of maybe 3-4 seconds, and I was at 5 and just stayed at 5 miles per hour. So pretty steady in terms of consistent power. I would say the downside is probably how loud it is. I mean, it's not an overly loud motor, but it is noticeably loud. And it also put out a decent amount of vibration throughout the boat as well. So, I mean, definitely not something that's going to be a stealthy situation. This is a get you from point A to point B motor, and quite frankly, I think it'll do a great job doing that. But I am anxious to get the ePropulsion motor out here and do a comparison. We know our speed is 5 miles per hour. That's the Pro. It started right up. That was pretty good too. You know, gas motors, depending on how you take care of them, it can take a long time to start up, especially cold starts. So yeah, not much else to go through with this motor. Pretty bare bones motor. With that being said, let's get back to the boat ramp, get the ePropulsion Spirit 1.0 on the Bass Raider, and give it a full test. So you got these neat carrying bags that just allows you to carry this around however you want to. Nice and easy. And you've got the backpack style right here. Throw this on your back. Take this out. Pretty lightweight, pretty easy. So pretty simple setup, that's all there is to it. Install the motor onto the transom, drop the battery on, connect your battery cable, and when you do drop it in here, it locks. This locks down, that's where you know it's secure, won't come back off. So just a couple basic features to go over with you that you should know about this motor, and that's adjusting the trim on the motor. To do so, you have 4 options. Just pull this pin out and you adjust it 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will determine the trim depending on your boat and how the motor sits on your boat. Secondly, you want to be able to tilt the motor up, and a neat feature that goes along with that hand in hand is The tiller handle is fully adjustable down, and it gets it out the way, not just for storage, but tilting it and whatever really suits your needs. It's just a really convenient feature. And how this works is you just pull it out and bend it down. And once this is out the way, just lift this lever and tilt it up just like that. And to let it down, you just do the reverse. This pops back into place just like that. Turn it around and you're good to go. I love this setup, super excited about it, to be using it on the Bass Raider. This is the short shaft version. I see using the tilt coming in very handy, especially if you own this boat, or a pond prowler for that matter. You know that you hand launch this boat a lot. There's not always a boat ramp, and a lot of people don't even use a trailer for this. So if you're launching this from the side of the lake or pond, the boat will be flush on the ground, and obviously you can't have your shaft down like this. You'd want it to be able to be tilted up. So as you can see, it was tilted pretty much horizontal with the boat. So that's an awesome feature for this motor that will get a lot of use. This is the EVO tiller. It does have a pretty decent sized screen as well. We'll get more into this on the water. So that's about it for all the basic features. I will give a lot more details throughout this video, but for now, let's get on with the fun stuff. Get this boat in the water. Let's test this thing out. Let's get the motor in place. Just pull the tilt switch, goes right down there, pretty smooth. I almost didn't need to touch it. The motor is so light, just plops in the water nice and smooth. Let's bring this up, snap that into place. We've got our kill switch right here. We'll demo that in a second. Turning it on, hold down the power button. Simple as that. I have this set right now to percentage. I'm at 97% battery life, and I've got it set to remaining time and my wattage right there. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, so pretty much plug and play, guys. This is not anything that requires a lot of knowledge. All right, we'll go forward. And this thing is pushing this boat around pretty effortlessly. I've only got this set to a little bit over half power. I have a lot of wind here today, so kind of a bad day to do a test. So I'm gonna try to hang out in some of these coves where it may be a little bit blocked from the wind, so I can get a really good, accurate reading of my speed. All right, so I've got my app out, about to do a speed test. And yeah, we've got high winds today, blowing at least 15 miles per hour, but I'm trying to find the most calm water to do this, if there's such a thing. But let's see how she does. I'm at 20% power. I'm going 3 to 4 miles per hour. Going about 50% right now. Just keep going up. I'm at 5. All right, now we're at full power. I've got a lot of headwind in front of me. We're at 5 miles per hour, which is actually pretty awesome considering the conditions that I'm running this boat in right now. This motor is advertised to go 6 miles per hour, and I'm going 5 miles per hour right now into some heavy headwinds. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it did jump to 6 just for a split second. So it's showing my max speed 6 miles per hour. All right, held steady at 5 miles per hour. I went around and around in different directions. The wind is blowing, but that's okay. You guys get the idea. Max speed was 6 miles per hour. I would imagine it could hold at 6 on this boat. And again, boat speeds vary per vessel. It's not straight across the board. It all depends what size boat you have, the weight you have in your boat, and the style of boat you have. So here I want to do a sound test. I'm at 30% power. Motor's pretty quiet. All right, going up to 50%, 60%. Full power. So for the most part, just hearing the sounds of the water. Now I just want to do a quick demo of the safety wristband by ePropulsion. This provides automatic shutoff in case of man overboard, you fall off your boat in the water, your motor will automatically shut down. A really cool feature about the wristband is you can use the actual wristband to shut off the motor. It's running right now, just demo it really quick. All you do is press and hold the button on top. shuts it right down, and will beep to alert you that it's shut off. From there, all you need to do is return the tiller to the neutral position and then be on your way. So as I mentioned before, the kill switch is located right here. Just going to do a quick test to show you how it works. So got the motor running, and technically you would attach this to your body or your wrist, and in case you fell off the boat or fell down in the boat, whatever the case may be, that's just not safe, it would pull that off and it kills the motor. So once you put this back on, you can turn the tiller handle and you're back in business. Everything is back on and running. So let's say we're going full speed, we're going to give it full power and remove the kill switch. There it is. When it comes to runtime, there are several variables to consider, such as boat type, natural conditions, and how hard you push your motor. Based on my research, I found the runtime for the Suzuki 2.5 4-stroke to be around 1 hour at wide open throttle. The Spirit 1.0 Plus comes in at 1 hour and 15 minutes wide open throttle. Runtime can drastically be increased by either easing off the throttle, which can get you up to 36 hours runtime, or connecting your Spirit 1.0 to an external battery such as the E60 or E163 to get more runtime. Now let's look at the weight of both motors. Suzuki comes in at 30 pounds and the Spirit 1.0 Plus with battery and motor coming in at 42.5 pounds. When it comes to sound, you'll see major differences. The ePropulsion motor, clearly a quieter motor both underwater and out of water. One of the leading questions when it comes to purchasing an outboard motor is cost. Suzuki prices will vary depending on where you buy it, but what I found is the price of the motor runs anywhere from $745 to $965. ePropulsion motor, tiller, and battery, and by the way, the battery does float, comes in at $3,129. There's definitely more upfront costs with the Spirit, but remember this motor is maintenance free, saving you a lot of money in the long run. And don't worry guys, I'll leave a dealer link in the description below. I truly hope you guys got a lot out of this video. The landscape for how we get around on our favorite body of water may be changing to a quieter and environmentally friendly experience. Glad to know companies like ePropulsion are putting out great options like the Spirit 1.0 to keep us on the water and enjoying our experience to the max. If you're interested in seeing an installation video and on the water test of the ePropulsion Navy 6.0, click this video right here. If you want to see an ePropulsion Navy 6.0 update video, click the video right here. Please like and share this video with someone who could benefit from this information. See you next time.